Hi, it's me, Meg. I'm very posh today. I've actually bought myself a tripod and an adapter to put the phone on, but I still don't know how to make the actual videos fill a proper screen. So you'll have to bear with us while I'm learning. I'll currently get a D for dunce with my skills on the computers. Um, Thrilled to bits that at the weekend I managed to enter the 13 stone, which is terrible, isn't it? But still, it's a move in the right direction. I thought I'll show you my new jacket. I buy nothing full price. I'm the queen of sales, and um, even if I really want something, I'll wait till it's a sale, and then I think, well, it's not that I definitely need something, but I got this in H&M for £12, little box jacket, like a knitted one. Thrilled to bits with it, and I think £12 neither here nor there. You can pay that in the charity shops now, can't you? And the buttons, I do like a nice button. I think it takes us back to when my mother had a button box. Anyway, I'm going off target. Um, so part of losing the weight was also trying to get myself to sort of live longer, live healthier, and make myself feel better. Because I think when you get to a certain age, you become invisible, probably because you're happy to do so. But I also want to sort of take care of myself. If you ever surprised me, you'd never tell because I've got no eyebrows. That would raise. My eyebrows have completely gone. I pencil them on now and again, but it's like following a line you get all over. And it reminds us too much of the old ladies we used to say with the really black painted eyebrows. So plans are I'm going to have my eyebrows tinted, which I've had in shape because I can't pluck them. I'm a right Jessie. So I'm using a service called Treatwell UK where you can get local beauticians and you can get it a bit cheaper if you go through them. So I've booked myself an eyebrow wax and tint, and I've also booked myself a facial. Um, the eyebrow tint was £18, the facial was £20, and as I say, I've got them both by booking through the Treatwell. It's not an affiliated or anything, it's just I use them just, and they're all over the UK. And hopefully that would keep us going. So if I lose weight, I shall treat myself, do something, just nothing big, but, and I've done them. I've got the eyebrows first, and a couple of weeks later, I've got the facial. Because on Monday, I really enjoyed myself. It was the middle daughter's 50th last year, and the young daughter and myself bought her a day out. We went to the Midland Hotel in Manchester for a spa day. And before that, we went to Six by Nico, which is lovely, for like a lovely meal. The oldest daughter's taken her away for a holiday. We asked would she take us, but she said no. See if I'm bothered. No, 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 no. So those are the plans. Actually, the spa day that I bought was through another company, which was Buy a Gift. Because I don't know if you're like me, but when I'm looking at the prices of things now, I'm quite shocked by how, I mean, I know everybody's the same. So I used that Buy a Gift, and we got the spa treatment and use of the spa facilities for a lot less than what we would have paid anywhere else. But I've just rang up to get my hair cut. Now all I get is I usually like a dry trim, but a lot of hairdressers won't do it now. And a cut and blow dry, £40. £40. I wonder if there's any barbers that would do it. I just want the good chop off it. Do you know what I mean? I don't even want my fringe done because I'm busy trying to faff around making that a bit smaller. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm rambling. We've just been to the honey farm. I do a lot of M's, don't I? This is what Bax bees. I absolutely love borage. Remember when we were young, used to hear borage loads, but it's very light honey and I love that. I could eat it off a spoon. But apparently, if you eat local honey, it's very good for your immune system. I suppose you never see a bee with with a cold, or you never hear a bee sneeze, do you? So it must work. Diet wise, I haven't misbehaved this week. I've been, well, when I say I haven't misbehaved, I did go out for the meal, so did I misbehave? But I didn't eat the pudding. I I'll admit I licked it, but I didn't eat it. So I have really tried to behave. I don't know. This year, as well as trying to lose weight, because the youngest daughter's actually getting married next year, and we obviously want to help her, support her a bit, which is why I don't want to lose weight to support her, but I'd like to lose weight so I'm not the fat bride of the mother. Bride of the mother? Mother of the bride. But obviously we're saving for that as well. So we have looked at budgeting, and although I'm buying bits and pieces, probably what I'm spending is nothing compared to what others would spend. So we're sort of doing a budget. So I don't know if you want me to talk about budgeting or anything, or if you've got any questions or anything you'd like me to cover. We do, one of the things we do is, I mentioned that I've chopped my bananas up and freeze them, which is a good way of not wasting a banana. And that works quite well. And also, we both like sourdough bread, but a big loaf of I like seeded, my husband likes plain. So when we go to the local bakery, we'll buy the sourdough. We also slice that up and we'll freeze it. We've had no problems. We'll freeze it in bags of 2 so we can just pull 2 out when we need them. So when you look at the price of a small loaf compared to the price of a big loaf, there's no bread that I've ever frozen where I've had a huge problem with it. It's always come out, exactly the same. I do use a lot. I tend to toast a lot, would very rarely eat a sandwich per se, but I do I love a bit of toast. Can't go wrong with a bit of toast. So that's a way of saving money, buy a bigger loaf, freeze that. And I know they're just little things, but I thought sometimes I hear a lot of people saying, oh, I've never froze bread before. I freeze everything, crumpets, pancakes, tea cakes, the whole lot goes in the freezer, and they've all come out absolutely perfect. So it's a way of, it means we can buy what we want instead of compromising and just use it as we need it. And if we don't need it, it just sits there, till we do. I did do a little video of when we were in Manchester, but I'm learning that as well. It's like being back at school. I'll be standing in the corner with a dunce cap on. I did that. I posted it. I'm sorry, it's not very good, but by all accounts, from what I've read, if you look back at the current influencers who are very famous, their first few videos weren't very good. So that's what I'm using as an excuse. Anyway, if you're on that diet, stick with it. Hang on, keep off the carbs, keep on the good stuff. Or I suppose with my diet, what I'm trying to do is not count calories, but try to eat healthier and less. And instead of I could quite happily have a cup of coffee, open a pack of biscuits, and before you know it, poof, they've gone. Just be like a normal person, having one biscuit. So with me, it's more like trying to educate myself, even at this age. I know it's, old dogs, new tricks, but sometimes you've got to learn, haven't you? I'm waffling a bit, aren't I? Oh. Anyway, stick to that diet. Let's see what we can do next week. If you've got any tips, please add it to below. I'll tell you one thing we did, which I really like, vegetable soup. It's so easy to make. Every vegetable you've got, just plonk in the pot together. And I find that really fills me, vegetable soup, and you can have it at lunchtime if you want, a good homemade soup. We do put lentils in ours, and I know some people, have trouble with lentils. I don't like lentils or what have you, but I love a lentil, too much actually. So try your soup. And not only that, it's quite nice when you're at home, especially when you're retired and maybe when the weather's like this and you don't go out a lot and you forget about a lot of the old stuff we used to cook, and a lot of that stuff, it might have been hale and hearty, but a lot of it you can take potatoes out, cut the carbs and get rid of them. So I'm going to go and have myself my toast and coffee because it's that time of the day, and I haven't changed anything about what I'm eating. I'm still having the lemon juice, the smoothie, a bit of toast, cup of tea, and then a smaller plate of dinner at the night time. And we'll see how it goes. So anyway, I'm rambling. Lovely. And thank you for people who join us. I really thoroughly pleased that you're coming along and supporting, and hopefully, in time I might be sat here in the summer with a bra and what do you call bikini, and a cocktail. So look at how thin I am. Look at me, and with eyebrows. Anyway, bye for now. Take care.